I am going to get into some questions from IG, and one of those questions, because I was going to talk about something more like relationship dating themed. See, I'm trying to do like different sections in the podcast now. We're trying to be a little more organized. I felt like I was just repeating myself a lot, and so we're trying to diversify. So let me know if you have anything specific you want me to talk about. I'm thinking like trending topic, diet or like health, wellness, dating, relationships, answering questions from IG. If you have another idea of like a section, let me know. But I feel like this just gives a little more diversification, okay? So I was going to talk about something related to relationships, and somebody on IG, actually my friend, said talk about dating apps. My personal relationship with dating apps is I've never really taken them seriously ever in my life. Have I used them? Yes. In the sense of downloading it. I have gone on a few Hinge dates. It's never really ended well. Like, it was only ever one date, and I just feel like I really prefer to meet someone organically, and I just feel like you can tell so much through someone's vibe when you meet them. And I know like on Hinge or like on these dating apps, whatever, you can like FaceTime before and all that. I don't know, people have very mixed opinions, because I'll have some friends that'll be like, well, it's a way to like weed them out. But then I'm like, I guess like, oh, like, they're looking for a relationship, but it's like anyone could say that. Like, you could just be like, yeah, I get more matches when I tell them that I'm looking for something serious. Or it's also like some of these guys, when they're so pressed that they want to be in a relationship and get married on their profile, I'm kind of like, whoa, like, relax. Like, like, I feel like you care about being in a relationship more than just like having a connection with someone naturally, because that's the thing too. If you're so pressed to get married or like have a certain title, it's just kind of giving that you're pressed and you're putting that over like a genuine connection that might lead to that. You want to like skip ahead, and it's kind of like not selfish, but just like, I don't know, like, I don't like that. I also feel like it's just less investment that a guy will have to make, because if I'm out and about, whether it's like out or just like out in public, and a guy has to like cross the room for me, offer to buy me a drink, they have to put a little bit more investment versus just like, oh, we both liked each other, and it's just like, I don't know, kind of dry. Like, you literally just had to send me a like, and I like the look of your profile, so I agree to meet up with you. Like, that's kind of scary to me. I don't know. So there's definitely this safety factor of it also. I will always re-download Hinge, look through it, not meet up with anyone, delete it. A few months go by, I re-download it. Like, I feel like also, since I have lived in big cities, it is just easier to meet people naturally because there's just so many people. So it's like, I wouldn't say I'm against them. I wouldn't necessarily recommend them. I don't really use them. That's not like how I date, I like go out, I meet people out and about. Even like, I mean, I'm honestly trying to not meet guys off IG because I feel like that's annoying. And like, I don't want a guy that's on IG, okay? But even that just feels even like a little bit more organic. So I don't know. Let me know your experience with them. Like, I wouldn't say I'm anti-dating app. Like, I've had friends who meet their boyfriends on there, but I'm not like so excited about them. I just like to feel someone's vibe first before I even like agree to go out with you. And then what I was gonna say is I feel like a lot of those guys are like chronically on dating apps. So like, you're gonna find them, maybe you'll start dating, maybe you get in a relationship, and then you find them cheating on you with the dating app. Like, they never deleted the dating app. They love dating apps. And I mean, that could happen on Instagram too. That ever happens to you? You meet a guy off IG and then you find out he's cheating on you, doing what he did to you with the other girls on IG. It's like a lose-lose. I need to, what did Nicole Richie say? I met my husband the old-fashioned way in the club. I'm not recommending that. But just in terms of going outside, feeling like, just feeling a vibe. And also, these guys are like, I went on a couple Hinge dates this year, y'all. Like, earlier in the year. And the guys are kind of weird. I don't know. They were so over the top blown away that I looked better than my photos, which, period, but it's, you know? And then this one guy, I just remember kept going on and on about like how these girls from dating apps just talk so much and they're just like so annoying. And it's like you're kind of putting, it was like actually interesting to hear him say that, like what goes on in your mind, interesting. Like this is what these guys think. It's kind of like it was a little jarring. But then it's like you're also kind of trying to make me like you because you think you're complimenting me by putting another woman down. And then it was just like, yeah, like these girls will come in and they're like so overweight. They look nothing like their photos. Like they use all these filters. And it's like, okay, like if I had felt this vibe, if we had met organically, I would not have gone on a date with you, you know? So it just felt like a waste of time. And I know it's a numbers game, but I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed to date. Like if I'm out and about having a good time by myself or with my friends and I happen to meet someone, great, and I like your vibe, we can go on a date. We'll see where it goes. But I just always feel a little desperate on the apps because I'm like, ugh. I feel like I'm too good for it. I'm sorry, but that's really the truth. I don't know. I would love to hear your thoughts. Again, I'm not like, oh, I'm not against it. Also, I wouldn't say meet a guy at the club. I know that can happen. But then it's like, same thing. It's like, it's a guy that's at the club. And it's like, yeah, I'm at the club. What are you doing at the club? Not even the club, just like a party, like a bar. Like, the club's a little different. Like, if you're just at an event or like a really good DJ is playing, I feel like that's a little better. Like, the club is a little crazy. Unless he's a baller. No. So again, I would love to hear your thoughts on dating apps. What's your experience been? Maybe you're in a relationship right now with someone you met off a dating app. How did you know that they were going to be different? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I should just go on a date every day this week. Just eat dinner every day. Speed dating, but nobody knows except me.